Okay, so let's talk about lips. I haven't got one of your red lipsticks, unfortunately. Have you got?
I thought you bought it.
I'll just use one of mine. It's not red if you want.
No, I didn't bring. I thought you bought the bag. I thought you bought it.
It's all good. I won't use a red. I'll just use one of these so that you've got an idea. I don't have a red on me today.
I think I did bring it actually.
There was nothing in the lounge rooms.
I've got one here. Would work. Oh, legend. Now, one thing I will say about lipsticks is, if you can help it, please don't share them. Because they are wax-based and there's lots of yummy nutrients in there, bacteria sits in them. There was a study done recently at chemists throughout Australia that 60% of them held the herpes virus. We don't want that, we don't share them. Don't walk into a chemist shop, pick it up and put it on your lips ever. You are just asking for trouble. If you want to test it on your little finger. Your little finger, at the tip of your little finger, matches very similarly to the colour of your lips, a little bit off, but you'll get a better idea. Go into somewhere like Mac, counter totally different. You've got someone there scraping off what they need. But in chemist shops, do not put those lipsticks on your lips, please. Always make sure the one you buy is covered in plastic and unopened, because it's not a nice thing. There's some really nasty bacteria. And there was a lady in Brisbane that got a strep infection a few years ago and is now a paraplegic from it. So be very careful of makeup testers, unless you go into a very professional shop. Have I scared you? I want to scare you. Okay, so I can't use a lip pencil. Lip pencils are brilliant for red lipsticks because they tend to bleed. Put your lip pencil down first. I actually do have, oh look, I'm not supposed to have this. I'm going to use it anyway, just to show you. And I'll disinfect it so you know that it's totally... So this is 99.9% isopropyl alcohol, so everyone knows. What I do with reds especially is I do the whole lip first. So keep your lips closed, and I start in the middle at the bottom. And this isn't a red pencil, but I don't have one at the moment. And then I blend up into the corner. But you know your own lips, so you find the way that works for you. This is just what I do. And what I do is I make sure I go all the way in, because that's going to help stop bleeding. So it's not just a line, it's all the way in. And then we start at the top, Cupid's bow. And once again, once I've got that line where I want it, I blend that line down a bit, because that's going to create the barrier to stop the red getting onto your skin. I'm just going to blend that line out a little so it's just a bit softer. Smile for me. Now the other thing I do once I've gotten to this point with your lip liner on, I get another little brush with a little bit of foundation on it, and I line the outside of it with foundation, because that will create a second barrier. do this for a sec. Just make sure you blend that foundation line out because otherwise it will look like a funny line. So if you're happy with the shape and you're ready to go, then you go in with your red lippy. And I know that you will most probably put it on yourself. Where did I just put that? Like this. I mean, normally if I'm putting on this myself, I will start at my Cupid's bow and go out, and then start in the middle and go up, and then blend it out. Do you want to have a go so I can see what you do? No, otherwise I'll put it on.
No, I'm really bad at this.
Ah, cool. All right. So normally I would use this brush, but because this is yours, I'll go straight in first. So I just want you to go and I turn the lip at the Cupid's bow, just a bit there, and then a bit there, and then a bit there. It is actually really handy to have a lipstick brush because it will make a difference getting those lines right. Oh, wrong one. Got it in my hand. Okay, lips closed, smile. There we go. When your lips closed, smile, you get really nice, even. Okay, tighter. That's it. It's a really nice look for camera, isn't it? Lips closed. So you see I've made mistakes. I've bumped it and put red. Don't stress. It's makeup. We fix it. Ooh. Let's go back in with a cotton bud and foundation. It's makeup and it's makeup. See how the foundation just lifts the red but doesn't smear it? And you can also do with the same with the lip line, because I've got a little bit here and I've got red on my finger, which is why that's happening. Just make sure you get that off. Just turn it, just open again. So I've got a little bit there. Just go in with your cotton bud. Back this side. Okay, there, and there's a tiny bit there. But because you've got the foundation and the pencil on, it's going to be easy to clean up because you've created barriers. Lips closed. Okay.
Yep.
It's actually easier to put your own lipstick on than it is to put someone else's on for them. Oh, you want? Okay, sorry. If you really want to do something fun, a little bit of your eyeshadow gold, tiny, tiny bit. Just put it right in the middle of the lip there. And it will just make the lip sit a bit higher. Happy?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Okay. Cool. Push stop. Let's. Or do you want to leave questions on for?
We'll do questions.